And let me share something with you. Lawn care is a very difficult business to run. What up, fam? This is Vic from Quick Cuts Premium Lawn Care here in Conyers, Georgia. As always, hope you guys are cutting on. So, fam, I know on YouTube you're going to see a lot of glamour when it comes to lawn care, how people making this money, they doing it big. You're going to see the equipment, the bells and the whistle. And let me share something with you. Lawn care is a very difficult business to run. I want to share with you 5 things that makes running a lawn care business hard. So fam, you're going to see the big thing about how to make money in lawn care. And who doesn't want to make money in lawn care? I do. I want to make money in lawn care. But some of the things about making money in any business that's very difficult is being a legit business. Now, of course, if you out here and you're really a solo operator and you're saying, hey, I own a business. Truth be told, you don't technically own a business. You do own a place of business when it comes to yourself. However, you're not employing other people to work under you, and therefore you don't have to jump through more hoops than someone who maybe has, let's just say, 5 people working for them. Because when it comes to 5 people working for them and you got enough clientele for those 5 people, and we talking about insurance and everything like that, hey, that's when the struggle gets real. Okay, fam? Now, not saying or, knocking anybody who's solo operator, but hey, please, you're not truly in a business. You working for yourself, which is considered an entrepreneur type of way. So big ups for anybody who's going out working for themselves. But I'm going to share with you some of the struggles in owning a business and trying to get a business to grow. Now, number 5, we all heard this, finding qualified workers. That is a struggle in itself, fam. And what I mean by qualified worker, I'm talking about someone who can go out, do a job without you lording over them, without you watching over them to get it done. See, that's a qualified worker. Now, of course, I can get somebody who works alongside of me, and I can be out there cutting the yard, and I can show you some things, and I make sure the yard is immaculate and get it done. However, I don't want that. I want someone to go out and do that, and 9 times out of 10, anybody who can go out there and do it, a lot of times go out and start working for themselves. So that's one of the things that's kind of a struggle in this industry. Finding someone who's qualified that you don't have to train, you don't have to look over, and they're doing I would say, an average job. Now, fam, we're doing some things over here at Quick Cuts that's helping us with this process, but don't believe that we're not struggling keeping people on board too, because at the end of the day, everybody is jockeying for these people who are qualified to do services without someone having to micromanage them. That's in all things, okay? So lawn care not being any different. Now, the truth be told, I'm looking for someone who can show up every day and I can teach them what to do, because at the end of the day, like I said, if someone has that skill, they're probably going to become a solo operator and they can generate more revenue by themselves. So if I was an individual who was trying to earn a living through lawn care only, I pretty much would be solo operator, because that's where the big money is. As you move up and get other people under you, yeah, I make more money, but at the end of the day, I don't take more money home. Now, what's good about it is that I'm not out there in the field, but guess what? If you're out there in the field, you're going to make more money. And a lot of times people are not going to share that information with you, and going from yourself to 20 workers, man, you got to get a great contract. And if you can get a great contract, just like anything, it can put you in the game. And right now, I don't have a great contract. Most of my my work comes from residential. I only have a few commercial contracts. I like the ones that I have, but I wish I had more. All right, fam. Number 4, insurance on equipment, on people, is very expensive. At any given time, I may have 9 people working for me, and I'm gonna tell you something, fam. Workers' comp insurance is not cheap. It is not cheap. I have about 7 vehicles, and I got all my various equipment and everything. I'm somewhere around, kid you not, like $25,000 workers' comp plus the insurance on all my equipment. That's a lot of money. I mean, that's almost like a quarter of my budget going to just in case something happens. Okay, fam? Now, I'm telling you, if you want to grow your business, you got to make sure you got money set aside, because just in case stuff happens, it costs money just to have that insurance covered just in case something happened. And it takes me literally about 5 months to pay off that 25 grand, 30 grand that it cost me just to have insurance, fam. So let's say at the end of the year, I wind up being somewhere around $400,000. Like I said, a lot of it is going to insurance. A lot of it is going to just in case something happens, and it hadn't produced a dime. All right, fam. A lot of people are not sharing their numbers on what it costs just to have workers in the building. Just in the building. It's a grip. So I'm not trying to daunt anybody who has dreams, but I'm just saying, in these dreams and admirations that you having, you want to put some money aside to pay for just the insurance. Number 3, fam, equipment repairs and costs is ridiculous. Now, I already told you, having a qualified person to come out and work on your equipment. Well, let's just say this, that a lot of times you can damage equipment and it's not under warranty. And you paying 10 grand for a piece of equipment brand new, and it has like a 2 to 3 year warranty. That's not a long time, fam. That's not a long time to have that lawnmower going out and cutting grass. So you constantly got to replace the equipment just to be in business. So, fam, kid you not, at this time this season, I wind up having maybe 2, sometimes 3 mowers down. And yes, I got backup mowers for myself, because if you don't have a backup mower and you got like 200 clients or whatever, and your mower go down, hey, you can go out of business, because at the end of the day, the clients will find someone else to replace you. I don't want to say they don't care, but at the end of the day, they don't care. So the equipment costs in itself to have backup, and the equipment costs for repairs, man, it can be costly in this business. I know, or I see why people go into treating yards now. It ain't much. It ain't much to treat a yard. You know what I'm saying? You don't need the big mowers. You just need the sprayer or whatever, the thing that you push out. So I don't have license to treat grass, but I can see why a lot of people move into that realm of having that business, because just on the equipment alone, that's just talking about if my car or my truck goes down, you need brakes. That's $300-$400, $600 here. The door don't go down for whatever reason. Okay, that's $250 for that. Oh, I didn't even talk about moving the trucks. Moving the trucks for me, I have like 4 trucks that's like in rotation. Moving the truck in a month's time is $2 grand. Just to move it. You know what I'm saying? The gas going around. And that's the part where it is money pleading out of it, man. And this is the part where it comes when you got, business, that you got to be able to cover expenses, because at the end of the day, if you cannot cover the expenses and you cannot, get another truck eventually, that truck is going to wear down. It's going to need a new engine. It's going to need brakes. This is the stuff that gets very expensive when you're trying to grow a business. And I don't know if everyone's sharing those numbers with you, but at the end of the day, I know a lot of us got heart and want to grow a business, because I feel like a lot of us in this business right now that we're in, you're not in it just for no reason. Everyone has a dream of being a boss, walking to a place and everyone knows your name and you just pointing at stuff. Well, it comes with a cost, and the cost is limitations on what you take home and what you put back in the business. Number 2, believe it or not, fam, property damage. Man, in growing a business, if you got a crew of people going out, property damage is going to happen. It's going to happen. And it gets frustrating because, like I said, you know, sometimes, man, I'm trying to make a profit on it. And then one of my guys go out, shoot a rock, and hit a truck. And to fix a truck costs just as much as a whole month of guys going out doing the project. I kid you not, that happened. You know, and you train them and say, hey, look, you never point the shoot towards a vehicle. Never point the shoot towards the vehicle. And then they do it. And then you got this bill of repairing someone's truck. And you go, man, that's my whole month completed. But I still got to go out and service this commercial. Got to do it. So, fam, repair costs when it comes to damages to other people's property. You know, busting out a window. Now I can say it has gone down for me this year. And one of the ways I believe it's going down, I say it every day. Every day I have a ritual and routine. Hey, watch the rocks. We don't weed eat rocks. You know what I'm saying? If you see rocks, you don't take your mower over at full speed and pointing it at a truck, car, window, etc. You know, we take our time when we see these areas. We don't take our weed eater and cut behind the AC unit. Why would you do that? The AC unit got a wire. You pop that wire, that thing can run because the thermostat is not telling it to shut off. It runs all day, boom, blows up the unit. AC guy lawn care guy did it, and it's $8,000 to change the doggone, change the unit. And that right there, fam, if you get something like that, man, that takes what your profit was and it's gone. Now, I know you say you got insurance for that, but at the end of the day, the insurance covers it, but then your insurance go up. And I just talked to you about having a $25,000, $30,000 insurance policy on my stuff. And you talking about growing the business. Yeah, you don't want to get to the point where you got so many things going in to where they don't want to cover you no more. This is stuff that happens in lawn care that you got to be mindful of, that a lot of people are not going to share, that this is hard, man. This is hard. It's not just about going out cutting grass. But like I said, if you're not, you just solo operator, you ain't got to worry about it. You know, you're going to make sure you don't do these things. But guess what? You can't clone yourself and grow your business. You only can take on so many properties yourself. You know what I'm saying? So this is shout out to those people who want to grow their business. And this is some of the stuff you got to think about. What do I do about it? Well, I told you, it's in my manual. And when something like this happens, I do make them pay a portion of it. And this is to deter them from just not thinking when they're out there on the field. So this is one of the hard luck nights of being a lawn care provider. And the number one issue that makes lawn care hard, fam, especially if you legit and you going out here and you putting people to work, is raising your prices to where you can be profitable and competing with the solo operator owners and the low ballers. You see what I'm saying? Because remember, my overhead is already bigger because of my insurance that I just shared with you. Already bigger because of the repair costs. And it's already bigger because of what it costs me to go out and get guys to come in to cut that yard. You see what I'm saying, fam? So at the end of the day, I cannot price myself, even though I say I'm worth more, I can't price myself out of the market. So like a property over here that's somewhere between 10,000 square feet and 15,000 square feet, that's a range of maybe about $70 to maybe $77. That's in my market, okay? Well, shoot, if someone said I'll do it for 65, I can't beat them. I can't beat them. You know what I'm saying? Because they can come in, take the yard. Now, where I wind up winning is when their mower go down and I have a backup mower, or when the rain comes and I have set up one truck, I got 4 trucks. That's how I wind up getting clientele. But the point that I'm making is that for every level you go up, things get tougher and harder because of the bottleneck of needing certain things. Now, what would help me? What would help me is a great I would say 3 commercials properties where I can be out there all day and I can get 1 or 2 trucks in there all day and they give me what my profit. But let me tell you something, fam. The commercial is not paying that. They're not paying it. They're not paying the money that you think you should get for doing the commercial. You actually make more money in residential than you are in commercial. Only difference is the commercial, you can get it for 12 months out of the year, which means that you can keep your workers working 12 months out of the year. So one of the things that I'm looking for, fam, when it comes to commercial is reducing the weed eater guy, because, you know, no one wants to be out in a commercial and doing a whole bunch of weed eating, because they rather be on the mower. You keep those guys working, those who ride the mower. The guys who weedy, they don't want to be out there all day. So I'm trying to find commercials where I can have more guys on the mower, less weed eating. You see what I'm saying? So fam, this is some of the hardships going into business, trying to grow your business in lawn care. Okay, fam, if you like this video, you'll love this video. Go ahead, click on it. Some more strategies on how to grow your business in this lawn care hustle.